What's going on, everybody? I'm System Check 66. We've got some more Resident Evil Reboot news. And we've got the actress who is portraying Lisa Trevor doing some stunts and stuff, you know, preparing for the role. As you can see, though, she has her hands tied, so it means we're getting the shackled Lisa Trevor. And it's promising, definitely. So we're going to get into the video quickly. Accept that. Cool. No, I don't want to log in. Right, let's play the video. Very cool. I'm loving the movements. Don't know what the tiger roar was about, but anyway. Okay, so I'm going to try and play the video again and just pause it. So here we can see her sort of like, okay, leaping off, and she's definitely doing what I would say like a Lisa Trevor type of stance. That is very Lisa Trevor, 100%. Then she does the swing, and that's very Lisa Trevor. The way that the stance that she's in, the way she's contorted her body, it's very, very cool. Now my thoughts and everything are, I've got to be honest, that's a little bit too fast for Lisa Trevor, but I'm guessing they're taking the character and maybe manipulating her a little bit, you know, to suit the film. As long as they don't go all Matrix Kung Fu like the Paul Anderson films did, because nobody wants that. You know, this could literally just be stunt training, you know, and she's not going to have to move that fast or like that, or it could find its way into the film. But as long as she's just trying to attack someone and they roll out the way or something, I'm alright with it. But if we're getting slow-mo, John Woo, bullet time, Matrix Kung Fu stuff going on, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy. So I'm hoping they don't fucking do that. I really am. But yeah, in terms of the hands are tied and the stance and how she looks, yeah, she's looking quite Lisa Trevor-ish, definitely. Like that stance is really cool because it does remind me of Lisa Trevor. That's how Lisa Trevor kind of stands. So yeah. So more news I'm going to go over. We have Gotham Star joins Resident Evil Reboot with Marvel and the Flash stars, and it's this guy. So it's actor Donald Logue. He plays Harvey Bullock in Gotham. And he is playing Detective, or should I say, sorry, Police Chief Brian Irons. Now, of course, we're getting Birkin, we're getting Wesker, we're getting nearly everybody. They've got to have Brian Irons as well in the film. It does seem like Capcom are allowing them to take a few characters and stuff, you know, from the first and second games and do what they want to do with them, which I think is very cool. So it says, Irons is one of the villains of Resident Evil 2, having been taking bribes from the evil Umbrella Corporation for years, allowing them to continue making bioweapons without being investigated. Yeah, he's a proper dodgy bastard. Go down. Beyond that, he's also a sexual predator and a serial killer. Yep, dissecting his victims while they were still alive, and for his own pleasure, as opposed to scientific experiments. When the zombie outbreak began, he snapped and started killing his own officers. Even though he wasn't a mutant or genetically engineered creature, he was one of the series' biggest monsters. And I think they did a good job with him in the remake. I like the original Brian Irons as well. Both very creepy characters. In the original, obviously, it's an older game. He's a little bit more cartoonish, yeah, but still creepy fuck. And in the new one, he was a bit more realistic, but still creepy fuck. So I like both versions of Brian Irons, but I think they did a good job with him in the Resident Evil 2 remake. So it says the Resi reboot will feature Pirates of the Caribbean star Caius Galaderio, Ant-Man and the Wasp star Hannah John Kamen, the Flash actor Robbie Amell, and now Apocalypse star Avan Jogia as protagonists. Claire Redfield, Jill Valentine, Chris Redfield, and Leon S. Kennedy, respectively. And I think they could do a Resident Evil 3 and 4, 3 having Hannah John Kamen in it, and sort of taking over the reins as the main protagonist in that film. I'm guessing Claire might be the main protagonist in this one, but we could have Hannah going up against like the Nemesis, and the Nemesis is teased at the end of this one. You know, she's a big star, she's got star power, and she can hold that film on her own. Whereas the actress who played Jill previously, that was one of the good things about that film. Resident Evil Apocalypse, she wasn't a bit as big a star, you know. But with Hannah John Kamen, she could carry that film easily on her shoulders as Jill, facing off against Nemesis. So that would be something really cool. So yeah, that's about it really. That's all the Resident Evil Reboot news I've got for you guys at the moment. Keep it updated, well, keep up to date on my channel. Subscribe, you know, smash the like button for me, it helps you get seen. I'm going to be covering the Resident Evil Reboot, as well as Resident Evil 8 and the new Resident Evil Netflix CGI series that's coming as well. So I'm just going to be covering everything Resident Evil. If that's your thing, then subscribe to the channel and keep locked. So until next time, I've been System Check 66, and I'm signing out. Take it easy.